Let us discuss a problem of electrostatics. It is mainly useful for JEE Advanced. इसमें दिया क्या है? There are three parallel large size metal plates, 1, 2 and 3, right? Separation between 1 and 2 is D. Separation between 2 and 3 is 1.5 D. That means there are unequal separations and the middle plate carry charge Q. This is mentioned in the question language, and this D separation is much smaller than size of metal plates. जो इनकी width and length है उससे काफ़ी कम गैप है ये. तो इसका पर्पस क्या है? We will treat these metal plates as infinitely large metal plates if we have to find electric field to them. Question है कि if this is carrying charge Q and these plates are just placed here without any charge on them, what is potential difference between this plate 1 and 3? पहला क्वेश्चन ये है. दूसरा ये है कि अगर इन प्लेट्स को एक कंडक्टिंग वायर से जोड़ दिया जाए तो इन दोनों प्लेट्स के बीच में कितना चार्ज फ्लो होगा एक से दूसरे में. और उसकी वजह से फाइनली मैंने सेट प्लेट 3 पे पूछा है प्लेट नेट चार्ज विल बी देयर, हाउ मच चार्ज विल बी देयर ऑन दी प्लेट 3. और दोनों पे निकाल सकते हैं. Here we can change the language. Plates 1 and 3, right? तो पहला पार्ट देखते हैं. फर्स्ट पार्ट में we can realize that if we have large plate, then here there will be field away from the plate, assuming this charge is positive. And this field is very well known. It should be Q upon 2 epsilon naught. As we know, if we have large size metal plates, say of area A, carrying charge Q, then on the both side of the plate there will be field whose expression will be Q upon 2 epsilon naught, and this field will be directed perpendicular to this plate. It will be directed away if it is positive, directed towards the plate if it is negative. So here we can expect that there will be electric field, say E, and same magnitude on both sides, but direction wise opposite. And we also know that if we have uniform field E and there are 2 points at separation L, then potential difference between these 2 points delta V is how much? E into L. From that point of view we can say potential at plate 2 minus potential at plate 1 will be E into D. Why I am writing V2 minus V1? Because we know that in the direction of electric field, potential decreases first thing, and the amount is electric field into distance between the points. So, and similarly we can write V2 minus V3 will be E into 1.5 D, because here separation is 1.5 D. So we have to find, since V1 and V3 make difference, we have to find, to just subtract this equation, upper one from the bottom one, then we can get, or vice versa, then we can get V1 minus V3 as 0.5 E into D. Here we can realize that since this is greater than this, so from here to here there will be more drop in potential. From here to here there will be lesser drop in potential because the separation is lesser but field is same. So plate 1 will be at higher potential, and what we are going to get here, that's why it is V1 minus V3 is positive. Just place the value of V, that is Q upon 2a epsilon naught. So answer to first question comes out as qd upon 4a epsilon naught, right? And this is the answer to first question, the potential difference between the plates 1 and 3. And now we have to find the second part, which is slightly uncommon question and a bit, you can say, tough question, not very tough. If we connect these two plates, if we connect 1 and 3, we can expect, since here potential is higher, here it is lower, and when we connect metal plates, they have to finally reach at same potential. This is a property we should know. The charge will flow from higher potential plate to lower potential plate. And we can expect equal and opposite charge. So let us say Q dash here, then minus Q dash here. And because these two plates are now connected by a wire, right, the charge must have flown like this. Once they are connected, they will finally acquire same potential, and in fact to equate their potential, the charge has flown some charge from here to here. And how to calculate it? Let us see. These two charges will produce their own field. Now we know that when we have equal and opposite pair of charges, say q and minus q, the field between the charges, between the plates, will be q upon a epsilon naught. 2 factor is not here because there is doubling effect. This and this will produce equal field in between them. So we will have net charge how much? Q, net field q upon a epsilon naught if we have charge q and minus q. So we can expect this here. Here we will be field, there will be a field in the left. Let us say this field is E dash. And here also the same effect will be there, right? So now we can see, we can redraw these plates with the net field. Now here net field will be, if we take in the right only, we don't know which is larger, E minus E dash, and in this direction it should be E plus E dash, right? And this is D, this is 1.5D. Now we should ensure that these two plates should be at same potential. That means इसका अर्थ ये होगा कि यहाँ से यहाँ फील्ड into this distance, that means जितना पोटेंशियल डिक्रीज होगा उतना ही यहाँ से यहाँ डिक्रीज होना चाहिए, तभी तो सेम पोटेंशियल पे हो जाएंगे. So if we do that, ऐसा किया जाए तो what we will get? Then we will get E plus E dash into D should be equal to E minus E dash into 1.5D, and we simplify it. We can simplify it, then we will get 2.5 E dash equal to 0.5 E. Yes, 1.5 ये आ जाएगा. So from here we can get E dash as E upon 5, and E dash is how much? We have just written here. E dash is due to Q dash and minus Q dash, and that is Q dash upon A epsilon naught. And how much is E? That I have written earlier. E is due to Q. So that will be Q upon 2 epsilon naught. on pipe. This I already explained in the beginning. So ये क्या हो जाएगा, एप्सिलॉन ऑफ शॉर्ट कट जाएगा, वी विल गेट Q dash as Q by 10, right? I hope this calculation is right. So charge on plate 3 will be Q by 10, and here it will be minus Q by 10, right? Because Q dash we have obtained as Q by 10. Here it is minus Q dash, to minus Q by 10, Q by 10. So this is the answer. This is a problem worth for JEE Advanced only.